The give to the tailback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Let's talk about Alabama. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5 program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Rebels offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll haul it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
One of their the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it...
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in. Back to pass, it's Simpson. The sure hands, it's Horton. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using the quick game. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown time. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Miller with the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Let's talk about Alabama. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Alabama will... On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
When you're an offensive lineman, you have to sell pass on the draw play. You got to set real quick, make it look like a pass, and then boom, I'm leaving that guy. I'm hitting that running back right behind him. Now I can get to the 2nd level, and you can see when I do that, you make big gains like this, catch the defense off guard.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football.
There he goes! Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simpson. He spins that thing down the middle.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is... to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. Bring him down after a short pickup.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wished. Pulled this small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Young. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
To the air. It's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Alabama! They push that lead out. Opportunity to get back in the win column.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Okay, Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The give to the back. Turning it on. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Touch pass on the run. Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got 1 loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah,